In this video, I'm going to be going over the one thing that helped propel me to make $100,000 per month. I'm going to be putting a timestamp for you guys to help benefit you to go through the video and figure out what might be the most beneficial for you, because I want this video to be exactly 100% for you. Now, first, I have to start with a little backstory about who I am, what I do. No, I don't run an ad agency or have an online business or anything like that. I have a real B2B business. It is a business that is a local moving company. We also do long distance moving, and I have a delivery route as well. Now I'm going to get right to it, jump right into this video, but I have to start with the backstory of kind of where this all came from. So I started a local moving company right out of college in 2019 during COVID. It was already a hard year as it was. I was starting with no experience, no prior knowledge, no insight in the industry, no family money, nothing. I was out in this very pickup truck, actually. I was out unloading U-Hauls, doing things like that, running around the city just trying to make a buck. I had a fiance that I was getting married to soon, and it was real life. It was hitting. I was out of college. I had to make things happen. That might be like you. You might be stressed out, trying to figure out how to make money. I was exactly there. Now, the story I wanted to tell is about me, and I was doing a job for a guy who I think he ran a really successful wedding videography business, and I've kept this story with me over the past 5 years. I remember it was a cold winter's day, it was windy, and we were unloading the storage, and I remember he had such a positive attitude, and I was like, dude, why are you so happy? It's cold, it sucks, this work sucks. We're doing this, in the middle of winter, right? And I remember talking to him about how he got started with his wedding videography, and I was like, isn't that really super oversaturated, things like that. And he told me one thing, and he said, Ryan, the one thing that really propelled my business is one door opened and one connection I made, and that blew up my business. And in that moment, I remember thinking yeah, sure, whatever, right? It's just kind of carried that with me. And I remember thinking, I just need one person to give me a chance. I just need one opportunity. I just need one door to open. Fast forward 6 months of going through a grueling summer heat, doing moves, just getting by. You had good customers, bad customers, everything in between. I remember this one family, great family, honestly, the best family I have ever met in my entire life. Most down-to-earth, amazing people I've ever met. One day, I had a friend say, hey, this family in your area needs a mover. And what I did was I was like, this is my chance. This is my opportunity to, prove that we're ready for the big leagues, things like that. And we blew up that person's DMs. We said, Brother Bear Moving, use us, we'll do a great job. And that family gave me a chance. And I kid you not, I still hold that, I'm getting emotional, talking about it. Milestone achievement. I'm seriously getting emotional, right? I don't get emotional about my business at all, but I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. And it was just so cool to see, someone finally gave me an opportunity. Phone call I had with the husband, and I was trying to, sell it to him, right? And he said, hey man, we already picked you. We already discussed as a family, we're gonna go with you. And I just remember that sense of achievement and that sense of just doing something good and milestone. And it was just awesome, right? And so to fast forward a little bit, we did the job, we crushed it, built that relationship with that family. I still talk to them to this day. Obviously I'm not best friends or anything, but great people. We do things with them as far as helping them with things. But what I want to get to right to the point, guys, is it only takes one opportunity. It only takes one door to open for you to capitalize on and for you to just really prove yourself in that moment. Whether you own a business, whether you are in college, whether you're just trying to get by, all it takes is, impressing one person, doing an outstanding job for one person. That one job that I did good for, that big milestone job, that led to over $500,000 in sales for the following 3 years. I think it was about 3 months ago, I did a $50,000 job because of that family. You have to back it up. The door can get open, but you have to execute. If I went in there and I didn't give her a great experience, because they were going to use another mover. They had their stuff in a whole nother moving company's storage, and that company didn't want to go above and beyond for them. They wanted to sit back and tell them, hey, we can get your stuff moved in like a couple weeks. They didn't give them any priority. I used my small competitive advantage of being able to give people a personal experience to win. I mean, it's awesome. You know, I've lost a ton. I've had many failures. I'm not a winner by any chance. I'm a normal guy, but like in that moment, I capitalized. And all it takes is capitalizing one time. And like I said, our phones blew up. You know, I still tell them that I helped them over Christmas, and I said, like, it's all thanks to you guys. And, you know, she even looked at me and she said, no, like, it's not. Like, it's not. And that's such a humble thing for them to say. And, like, they didn't need to give me a chance. We showed up literally in the most beat down, old, crappy box trucks. Like, I kid you not, like, it was so embarrassing. They didn't care. They didn't care about any of that. They cared about what I provided to them. I want you guys to take away is, like, wherever you're at, it only takes one opportunity. If you're in sales, if you're starting a business, how many times have you gone and knocked on doors? How many Instagram messages have you sent out to people who might need your services? How many times have you rolled the dice in your community to get out there and make something happen and build a relationship? That's the one thing, is build relationships. My biggest jobs have come from building relationships. And trust me, I don't want to get out every day. It's really hard. On Saturday, it was a Saturday morning, and I didn't want to go to all these open houses. I didn't want to go knock on doors. I thought I was above it. And you know what? I did it. Nothing's happened from it yet. I'm just going to be honest. Nothing happened. I spent 5 hours out. I spent time away from my family. But I rolled the dice in the world. Maybe it's a YouTube. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you don't know how to get started. Maybe you got started and you rolled the dice and nothing came from it. Keep rolling the dice, please, 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 for me. And for yourself, keep rolling the dice. I hope this video helps, guys. I hope it gets right to the point. I didn't want to BS it, fluff it up. This is real advice. This isn't like my get rich quick scheme. It's hard. Life is hard. But if you keep it up and you keep going, I promise you it will get better. I will see you on the next one. Peace.